Welcome to Tech and Trek, exploring the past powered by the future. Why are there not more people talking about the mysterious Foo Fighters of 1-2? The night sky over war-torn Europe is a canvas of stars, punctuated by the roar of fighter jets. The year is 1944, and the world is engulfed in the chaos of the Second World War. Pilots from the Allied forces fly high above, their eyes scanning the darkness for enemy planes. Amidst the tension and the ever-present threat of danger, something unexpected catches their attention. Strange lights, darting and weaving in the sky, follow their aircraft with uncanny precision. These pilots, seasoned by countless missions, are baffled. The lights are not like any enemy aircraft or weapon they have encountered. They appear almost playful, yet they induce a sense of unease. Were these lights some kind of secret weapon? Or perhaps something even more mysterious? Visitors from another world? This is the enigma of the Foo Fighters, a phenomenon that has puzzled and intrigued historians and UFO enthusiasts alike for decades. As the sound of engines and dramatic music fills the air, imagine being a Wwii pilot, alone in the vast darkness. The radio crackles with static, and then you see them, glowing orbs that dance around your plane. You try to shake them off, but they match your every move. Heart racing, you wonder, what are these lights? The term Foo Fighters might sound familiar to some, thanks to a popular rock band, but its origins lie in a far more mysterious and dramatic context. During 1-2, Allied pilots began reporting sightings of unexplained aerial phenomena while flying nighttime missions. These sightings were not isolated incidents. They occurred frequently enough to earn a name derived from a whimsical comic strip character, Smokey Stover, who often exclaimed, "Where there's Foo, there's fire." The pilots' reports describe these Foo Fighters as glowing orbs of various colors, red, orange, green, that followed their aircraft with remarkable agility. These strange lights were seen in both the European and Pacific theaters, but the highest concentration of reports came from Europe. Pilots from different squadrons and nationalities recounted similar experiences, adding to the mystery and making it clear that this was not just a series of isolated hallucinations. The phenomenon of Foo Fighters remains one of the most intriguing, unsolved mysteries of Wwii 2. Were these lights a secret enemy weapon, a natural atmospheric phenomenon, or something entirely otherworldly? In the following sections, we will delve deeper into the origins, sightings, and theories surrounding the Foo Fighters, hoping to shed light on a topic that continues to captivate the imagination of many. Stay with us as we explore the historical context and delve into eyewitness accounts, attempting to unravel the enigma of the Wwii Foo Fighters. The term Foo Fighters has an origin that is as whimsical as it is unexpected. It all began with a popular comic strip from the 1930s called Smokey Stover. Allied pilots flying perilous missions over Europe began to encounter inexplicable phenomena in the night skies. Strange glowing orbs that seemed to defy the laws of physics followed their aircraft. These pilots needed a term to describe these mysterious objects, and Foo from Smokey Stover's catchphrase fit perfectly. The name stuck, and soon it became the official jargon used by the pilots to describe their encounters with these enigmatic lights. As the term Foo Fighters transitioned from a comic strip catchphrase to military jargon, its meaning evolved. Initially, it was a playful reference among pilots, but as sightings of these mysterious lights increased, the term took on a more serious and urgent tone. Pilots from various squadrons began to use Foo Fighters to communicate their encounters with these unexplained phenomena during briefings and mission debriefs. This widespread adoption of the term across different Allied forces underscored the commonality of the experience. Whether they were flying over the European battlefields or the vast expanse of the Pacific Ocean, pilots reported similar sightings. The consistency in these reports lent credibility to the phenomenon, and suggested that it was more than just a figment of imagination, or isolated incidents of fatigue-induced hallucinations. The use of Foo Fighters in official communication was not just for ease of reference. It also had psychological benefits. By naming the phenomenon, pilots could discuss their experiences without feeling isolated or ridiculed. This shared terminology provided a sense of camaraderie among the aviators, who often faced the unknown alone in the dark skies. It also allowed military officials to catalog and analyze these reports systematically. The transition from comic strip to military jargon is a fascinating journey. It demonstrates how language evolves in response to new and unexplained experiences. It also highlights the human need to categorize and understand the unknown, even in the midst of war. As we delve deeper into specific sightings, the term Foo Fighters will serve as a constant reminder of the blend of humor and fear that characterize these wartime encounters. Initial sightings in Europe. The initial sightings of Foo Fighters in Europe were both alarming and intriguing. The first documented encounter happened in November 1944, involving the 415th Night Fighter Squadron. Pilots reported seeing glowing orbs that seemed to follow their aircraft with uncanny precision. These orbs were described as red, orange, or green, and exhibited flight patterns that defied conventional aviation knowledge. Attempts to evade or outmaneuver these lights were futile, as they matched the plane's maneuvers effortlessly. As word of these encounters spread, more and more pilots came forward with their own reports. The initial sightings in Europe set the stage for one of the most intriguing mysteries of World War II. Section 4. Spreading across theaters. While the highest concentration of Foo Fighter sightings occurred in Europe, the phenomenon was not confined to this theater alone. Reports of similar encounters soon began to emerge from the Pacific Theater. Pilots flying over the vast expanse of the ocean reported seeing mysterious lights that behaved in ways no known aircraft could. These sightings added a new dimension to the mystery, suggesting that Foo Fighters were a global phenomenon. In the Pacific, the Foo Fighters took on slightly different characteristics. Pilots described the lights as being more varied in color and sometimes appearing in larger numbers. The vast, open skies and the isolation of the Pacific missions made these encounters even more eerie. The pilots' sense of vulnerability was heightened, knowing they were thousands of miles from the nearest friendly base, with only the endless ocean below and the strange lights above. The spread of Foo Fighter sightings across different theaters of war raised numerous questions. Were these lights a natural phenomenon that pilots were only now noticing due to the increased night flying? Or was there a more sinister explanation involving advanced enemy technology? The consistency of the reports, despite the vast geographical differences, suggested a common cause, but what that cause was remained elusive. As we continue to explore this mystery, the spread of sightings across theaters underscores the complexity of the Foo Fighter phenomenon. It challenges us to look beyond simple explanations and consider a range of possibilities, from natural atmospheric phenomena to advanced technology, or even something beyond our current understanding. These global reports lay the groundwork for the various theories and explanations that we will delve into in the next sections.
The pilots' descriptions of Foo Fighters were remarkably consistent. These glowing orbs were often described as balls of fire, changing color from red to green. They were typically seen during night missions. The movements of these orbs were erratic, yet controlled. Pilots recounted their encounters with a mix of awe and apprehension. Many described the orbs as playful yet menacing. Attempts to engage or evade the Foo Fighters were futile. This led to widespread speculation among the pilots. The psychological impact on the pilots was significant. The Foo Fighters introduced a new kind of fear, the fear of the unknown. Pilots reported feelings of helplessness and frustration. The mystery of these lights added stress to their missions. Despite the fear, the pilots' accounts were meticulously documented. These descriptions provided invaluable data for military officials and historians. The consistent details suggested that the Foo Fighters were a genuine mystery. They represented a widespread mystery that demanded explanation. The pilots' reactions remain a crucial part of the historical record.
The Foo Fighter phenomenon was widespread, spanning multiple theaters of war and involving numerous eyewitnesses. Pilots from different nationalities shared similar experiences of glowing orbs following aircraft, changing colors, and exhibiting extraordinary maneuverability. These sightings occurred in different parts of the world, reinforcing the idea that the phenomenon was a genuine and widespread enigma. The European theater was a hotspot for Foo Fighter sightings, with numerous reports from pilots over Germany and France. These encounters often occurred during nighttime bombing runs, where glowing orbs were visible. The sheer number of reports underscored the phenomenon's prevalence. One notable sighting involved British pilots over Germany. They reported glowing orbs surrounding their aircraft. The orbs moved with incredible speed and agility. Despite efforts to engage, the orbs disappeared mysteriously. Similar encounters were reported by American pilots. A squadron over France encountered red and orange orbs. These lights displayed intelligent maneuvering. Consistent reports and detailed descriptions added to the evidence. Military officials had varied reactions to the sightings. Efforts to investigate were made, but concrete evidence was lacking. European sightings remain some of the most well-documented accounts. Reports from the Pacific theaters. The Pacific Theater offered equally intriguing Foo Fighter sightings. Pilots reported mysterious lights matching European descriptions. An American bomber crew saw glowing orbs rise from the ocean. The lights, blue and green, moved fluidly, defying explanation. Fighters were surrounded by red and orange lights. These encounters suggested a global Foo Fighter enigma. The Pacific sightings remain an enduring mystery. Witness accounts from other squadrons. Numerous accounts from different squadrons added to the richness of the Foo Fighter phenomenon. Witnesses consistently described glowing orbs following aircraft, changing colors, and exhibiting intelligent behavior. A Canadian squadron saw a bright orange light hover above their aircraft before trailing them for miles. Australian pilots reported blue and white lights dancing around their plane. The consistency of these accounts suggested Foo Fighters were a genuine phenomenon. These witness accounts remain crucial to the ongoing investigation into the mystery of Foo Fighters.
During World War II, rapid advancements in military technology led to numerous speculations about secret weapons. The Foo Fighters, with their bizarre behavior, became the subject of such speculation. One theory proposed these glowing orbs were advanced German technology, possibly experimental aircraft or secret weapons. The hypothesis gained traction due to the timing and locations of the sightings. Many Foo Fighter encounters occurred over German territory. Allied intelligence was aware of the Luftwaffe's innovations, such as jet fighters and V-weapons. It seemed plausible that the Foo Fighters could be another example of German ingenuity. Despite the plausibility, several factors undermine this theory. First, there was no concrete evidence found after the war. Allied forces extensively searched German archives and facilities, but came up empty-handed. Additionally, the behavior of the Foo Fighters seemed beyond the capabilities of even the most advanced German technology. Moreover, the sightings were not confined to Europe, they also occurred in the Pacific. This suggests that the Foo Fighters were not a product of human engineering. While the German secret weapon hypothesis offers an intriguing explanation, it remains largely speculative. It reflects the wartime atmosphere of fear and suspicion, but does not fully explain the Foo Fighters' characteristics. Moving beyond wartime speculations, we must consider other possibilities, including natural phenomena and psychological factors.
Another prominent category of explanations for the Foo Fighters is natural phenomena. Several scientific theories have been proposed to account for the mysterious lights observed by Wwii pilots. Ball lightning is one of the most frequently cited natural phenomena in this context. Another natural explanation involves St. Elmo's fire, a weather phenomenon in which a visible blue or violet glow appears near the tips of pointed objects. Reflections and optical illusions caused by the interaction of light with atmospheric conditions are also considered. The reported behavior of Foo Fighters, including their ability to follow and outmaneuver aircraft, suggests a level of complexity not typically associated with natural occurrences. While these theories offer valuable insights, they fall short of providing a comprehensive explanation for all the observed characteristics of the Foo Fighters. The intense stress and fatigue experienced by Wwii pilots offer another avenue for understanding the Foo Fighter phenomenon. Psychological factors, including stress-induced hallucinations and perceptual distortions, may have played a significant role in the sightings. Wartime aviation was a grueling endeavor, with pilots operating under extreme conditions, often for extended periods without adequate rest. Stress can significantly impact perception and cognition, leading to visual and auditory hallucinations. The constant threat of enemy attack, coupled with the isolation of night missions, created a fertile ground for such experiences. Pilots might have misinterpreted natural light phenomena or reflections as mysterious objects due to heightened anxiety and exhaustion. The brain, under stress, can sometimes fill in gaps in perception with imagined details, leading to the vivid descriptions of Foo Fighters. Additionally, the power of suggestion and group dynamics could amplify these experiences. Pilots often flew in squadrons, and a single sighting reported by one pilot could influence others to believe they saw the same thing. This phenomenon, known as collective hallucination, is well documented in psychological literature. The shared stress and the urgent need for explanation might have led to a form of mass delusion, where pilots collectively reinforced each other's perceptions. Another aspect to consider is the possibility of optical illusions caused by the physiological effects of long-duration flights. Extended periods of staring into the dark sky can induce visual anomalies, such as afterimages or phosphene effects, where the eyes see flashes of light due to strain or lack of visual stimuli. These effects could easily be mistaken for external objects, especially in the context of a high-stress environment. While psychological factors provide a compelling explanation for many Foo Fighter sightings, they do not fully account for the consistency and specificity of the reports. The detailed descriptions and the widespread nature of the sightings suggest that there was more to the phenomenon than just stress-induced hallucinations. Psychological factors likely played a role, but they cannot entirely explain the Foo Fighters' complex and consistent behavior. In conclusion, psychological explanations highlight the impact of wartime stress and the potential for perceptual distortions. They offer valuable insights into the human experience of encountering the unknown under extreme conditions. However, to fully understand the Foo Fighter phenomenon, we must also consider broader explanations, including modern scientific perspectives and comparative analyses with contemporary UFO sightings. Mass hysteria and psychological projection offer another layer of understanding for the Foo Fighter phenomenon. Mass hysteria occurs when a group of people simultaneously exhibit similar symptoms, driven by shared stress or anxiety. In Wwii, widespread fear could have triggered such responses among pilots. The intense environment of wartime aviation created a perfect storm for such phenomena. Pilots, under extreme stress, might have unconsciously influenced each other, leading to a collective belief in Foo Fighters. Psychological projection occurs when individuals project their internal fears onto external objects. Pilots might have projected their combat stress onto unexplained lights, interpreting them as sinister entities. Wartime propaganda and rumors of enemy secret weapons contributed to heightened paranoia. While these psychological factors provide insights, they fall short of explaining the phenomenon in its entirety. The consistency of reports across different theaters suggests more than just collective psychological responses. Modern scientific perspectives offer fresh insights into the Foo Fighter mystery. Advancements in meteorology, optics, and cognitive science provide new tools for analyzing these sightings. Transient luminous events, TLEs, like sprites and blue jets, could account for some Foo Fighter sightings. High-altitude flight can create unique visual conditions, leading to optical illusions. Cognitive science reveals that stress can cause perceptual distortions. Factors like sleep deprivation and hypoxia can impact visual and cognitive functions. Modern imaging and data analysis techniques allow researchers to re-examine historical records. This retrospective analysis can uncover new patterns and correlations. While these theories provide plausible explanations, the Foo Fighters remain an enigmatic part of wartime history. The integration of atmospheric, optical, and cognitive science helps build a more comprehensive picture.
Comparing Foo Fighter sightings with modern UFO reports provides valuable insights. Both are often described as glowing orbs with unconventional flight patterns. This consistency suggests shared underlying causes, whether natural, technological, or psychological. Both Wwii pilots and modern witnesses encounter these phenomena during high-stress periods. Modern UFO reports include more detailed observations and sometimes radar data or videos. In contrast, Foo Fighter sightings relied primarily on pilots' verbal reports. The cultural context has evolved, with modern sightings often interpreted through the lens of extraterrestrial hypotheses. This cultural shift affects how sightings are reported and perceived. The similarities suggest common underlying factors, while the differences highlight the impact of technological advancements and cultural evolution. This analysis provides a broader context for understanding the Foo Fighter mystery.
The Foo Fighter phenomenon encompasses a wide range of factors, from advanced technology to psychological influences. Each theory offers valuable insights but also leaves unanswered questions. The German secret weapon hypothesis lacks concrete evidence and fails to account for the global nature of the sightings. Natural phenomena theories provide partial explanations but cannot fully explain the behavior described by pilots. Psychological factors highlight the impact of stress, but do not encompass all aspects of the phenomenon. Modern scientific perspectives offer fresh insights, but still leave certain characteristics unexplained. Comparative analysis with modern UFO sightings enriches our understanding, but also points to the evolving nature of these phenomena. The synthesis of these theories suggests a combination of several factors. Despite advancements in research, the Foo Fighter mystery remains unresolved. The phenomenon serves as a reminder of the limits of human understanding and the persistent curiosity that drives us to explore the unexplained. The Foo Fighter phenomenon remains one of Wwii most intriguing mysteries. Despite advancements in technology, the sightings have never been conclusively explained. The wide range of theories proposed demonstrates the complexity of these encounters. The consistency and detail of the pilots' reports lend credibility to the phenomenon. These were seasoned aviators, accustomed to the rigors of wartime flight. Their descriptions of Foo Fighters are too specific to be dismissed as mere hallucinations. The lack of concrete evidence adds to the mystery. The phenomenon challenges our understanding of both the natural world and human perception. The stress and uncertainty of combat created an environment ripe for extraordinary experiences. The Foo Fighters emerged as a symbol of the unknown and the fears that accompanied it.
The Foo Fighter phenomenon had a profound psychological impact on pilots. The stress and fear associated with these sightings added tension to their missions. Pilots reported feelings of helplessness and unease. Beyond the individual impact, the Foo Fighters had a significant cultural impact. The term Foo Fighters highlights the human need to name and make sense of the unknown. This phenomenon captured the imagination of both the military and the public. The Foo Fighters entered popular culture, inspiring post-war stories and even a famous rock band. The cultural legacy extends to contemporary discussions about UFOs. The psychological and cultural impact reflects the broader human experience of confronting the unknown. These encounters challenge our understanding and push the boundaries of our knowledge.
The Foo Fighters' legacy endures as a symbol of the unknown. Despite decades of research, the phenomenon remains unresolved. The Foo Fighters challenge us to remain open-minded and consider multiple perspectives. The enduring mystery serves as a call to action for researchers and enthusiasts. It encourages a multidisciplinary approach, integrating insights from various fields. By re-examining wartime reports and using advanced technologies, we can gain a deeper understanding. The Foo Fighters remind us that the pursuit of knowledge is an ongoing journey. They highlight the psychological impact of war and the challenges of confronting the unknown. The Foo Fighters serve as a testament to the resilience and curiosity of those who encountered them. As we end this exploration, we encourage you to share your thoughts and theories. Join the discussion and contribute to the ongoing investigation into one of Wwii most enduring mysteries. Thank you for watching Tech and Trek, exploring the past, powered by the future. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.